Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on a video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher, thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do reaction, and we are reacting to more of Where Your Eyes Linger. So it's been a few weeks since I've watched the first two episodes, and I'm excited to dive back in. I'm not sure if I'm going to do what I did last time and combine two episodes in one reaction video. I did that because like the first episode was so short and I didn't really have a whole lot of input to give following the first episode, so I just watched the second episode and then gave my input. Maybe that'll be the case for this. Maybe I'll have a little bit more to say. We'll just have to wait and see. But right now we are diving into episode 3.
이런 것 좀 그만해. 자극 좀 그만하라고.
Oh, keep doing it. Praise Jesus.
진짜 부탁할게.
Boys.
너도 싫잖아.
Lord. Okay, so like I kept saying, I love the chemistry between them. I love the interaction between them. There's something that they've got this sort of playful, I don't know, this playful, flirtatious, we're playing house kind of dynamic between them, but still without any of like the actual playing house, dating, whatever. Like there's this underlying romantic tension that's just building, and it swells, and it just they just do these little things. They have these little intimate moments that are all crammed into these little 10-minute segments, but they're so impactful. And I want, y'all, the sexual tension I was feeling for that last 2 minutes, that last minute and a half, with all the yanking and pulling in and like, did your heart flutter? And then Kanguk pulls him and he's like, did it work for you? He's like, oh, you're angry, aren't you? Then he goes to pull in and he pulls him back in again. I'm like, oh, praise Jesus. And then just the eye contact. The eye contact, Lord, they were penetrating each other's eyes. And like, there is something so incredibly intimate about eye contact and about maintaining that level of eye contact. I need a drink that's not this, Lord. Got me feeling some type of way. Yes, God. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna do what we did last reaction. We're gonna just jump straight to episode 4, so we're gonna get a twofer because the episodes are so short. So yeah, we're just gonna dive into episode 4 and see hopefully where more things go. Okay, so basically they're trying to get me to just binge watch the entire series right here, right now. That is what they're trying to make happen, because the episodes are so short. But like I said in the last episode, they're so short, but they are so impactful. Like I feel like so much happens within these little 10-12-minute episodes that, you know, either advances the plot or builds the world that they're living in, or just further develops the relationship between the characters. So like, yeah, it's just amazing how efficiently they write these series, and how efficiently they're able to storytell. Because like some of the general relationship between Tejwa and Kanguk, like that level of chemistry that they've built up in just the last 4 episodes, so like 40 minutes or so worth of screen time. Like those are relationships that, you know, you could watch like a normal TV series, and that could be like seasons worth of character building, seasons worth of character arcs, and well, you know, got all this filler stuff in the middle of the season and whatnot too, but like that's like seasons worth of character building that they've managed to give me over the course of just 40 minutes. And I think it kind of harkens back to what I mentioned at some point. I don't remember if it was at the beginning of watching this series or if it was the end of watching Color Rush, but I mentioned that someone put in my comment section saying that the Korean BL series tend to be a little bit more like movies that have just been like cut into like 10-12 minute segments versus like your stereotypical episodes of a television series. So it might kind of harken to that, where like it feels like this one continuous through line throughout all the episodes. Like it just feels like this continuous flow of storytelling, and I'm just getting it in fragments, but everything just seems to flow, and it just feels like I'm jumping into this world and getting to know all these characters, but the storytelling that I'm getting is happening in such a way that like I feel like I've already known them. I feel like I've been in this world for so many seasons. I feel like I know these characters, and it's just it's so well done, so well done. But yeah, so Taejuan is, now that I've heard someone, you know, say his name, and it's like I feel so fancy. I feel almost French, Taejuan. Like I feel so fancy saying it, but now I'm just gonna keep saying his name over and over again because I just like how it feels in my mouth. I'm pretty sure I'm saying Kanguk wrong. I feel like Taejuan said it, but he didn't have a hard K at the end. I feel like it wasn't Kanguk like I've been saying, but like I said, I tend to pronounce things very American. Phonetically, that's how I'm reading them. So until someone else says them or someone spells it out for me in the comments, that's just how it comes out. But yeah, so Taejuan, he was he seems like he's of the mentality where, you know, he wants to have his cake and eat it too, in a way, where like you said, he has a shadow, but the shadow's getting his own self, or he's getting his own personality, and the shadow's not supposed to have his own self. Basically, he liked having the attention from Kanguk. He liked having him always there. He liked having that personal attention on him, without having to actually, you know, lock it down or reciprocate or anything like that. So now that attention is potentially going elsewhere, even though he's the one who pushed him. He's the one who gave the girl his number, and he's the one who pushed him to go out with this girl. Now that he's actually following through with that, and his attention is kind of potentially going elsewhere, I'm not going to say it's necessarily jealousy, but a little hint of it. You know, he's like, hey, what about me? What about me? Don't forget about me. And he even explicitly said it. He's like, just because you're dating someone doesn't mean that you should ignore me, doesn't mean you should forget about me, because hey, I'm here. So, you know, I feel like, you know, he wants to have all of Kanguk's attention, but I don't know that he's necessarily, I don't know if he's realized to himself, or if he's, you know, come to that realization in his own mind that he might have like some sort of romantic feeling towards Kanguk. Like he might just be like he might be feeling like this sort of jealousy or feeling left out, but he might not really know where it's stemming from. Or he might 100% know that, you know, he's got some sort of feelings for him, but he's just not ready to pursue them, or he's not ready to let Kanguk know yet. But like, you can't deny the chemistry. You can't deny the sexual chemistry, the physical. Like, you can't deny, like, when they look at each other, like I said after the last episode, they are just like penetrating each other's souls, the way that they just stare into each other's eyes, the way that they interact with one another. Like, you can't deny the chemistry that they have. You can't deny, even if it's not romantic, you can't deny the relationship that they have in this series. So it's like, know if he's admitted it to himself yet, but there's some part of him that's got some sort of like wants to claim ownership of Jungkook, but not in the, you know, master servant way that they keep throwing around here, but like he wants to, that's my man, that's my man. And obviously, you know, Jungkook's got similar kind of feelings, but he's not going to admit it, because, you know, he's trying to remain professional, and, you know, this is my boss, this is my job, master servant kind of relationship. So yeah, there at the end, Tijral was throwing it in his face like, hey, you can walk home because it's a, you know, I don't want you to get sick, you're my bodyguard. It's just a master servant relationship. And it's like, you could see in how he grabbed the door and just the passion and power he had in his hand when he was just holding that door open. Like, he didn't have to say a word, but it spoke volumes. It was all in that hand grab, that grab of that door. You could see every bit of just him, like, just crying out like, hey, you did this. I don't know what we've got going on, but, you know, I asked you to stop teasing me, stop, you know, tempting me, or whatever, however he put in the last episode. You know, just stop, and you're still doing it, and you know, we both know that there's something underlying here, and neither of us is saying it, but man, do I want to say it. Like, that hand grab, so much, said so much. Like I said, the show's just so effective in such a short amount of time, and it just makes me want to just continue. Like, I could sit here and watch the rest of this entire series, and I just might end up doing that, I don't know. But I'm gonna break it up into parts. So I'm gonna finish out this particular reaction video with just episode 4, and then I'm gonna start episode 5 and episode 6 in my next reaction video, and who knows, maybe by the end of that I'll be through episode 7 and 8, I don't know. I really want to see them kiss, because the chemistry, the tension that they're building up, it's just, I want that payoff, but we'll have to wait and see. We gotta wait and see. But I'm gonna pause this here, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction and all of my thirsting and lusting and, you know, random ranting. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah.